No forced entry, valuables taken but never pawned locally, security systems disabled before the break-ins, and every single investigation has gone nowhere. He shifted in his seat. Those cases are being handled. They're being buried, and I can prove it. The detective stood up and walked toward the door. I think we're done here. Before you leave, pull the file on 842 Crescent Drive, the Holloway robbery from 18 months ago. He stopped with his hand on the handle. Why? Because that's when I started paying attention. That's when my little sister was house-sitting for the Holloways and walked in on the robbery in progress. She surprised them. They beat her so badly she spent 3 weeks in the ICU. He turned around slowly. She was in a coma for 9 days, has permanent hearing loss in her left ear, can't sleep without medication. And when I came to this station begging for answers, do you know what happened? He didn't respond. Detective Marsh told me the case was closed. No leads. Cold. Except I saw the robbery report. I saw the homeowners had security footage, so I asked what happened to it. Marsh said it was corrupted. Unusable. That was a lie. I pulled a folded paper from my pocket. The detective tensed. I placed it on the table and slid it toward him. This is a receipt from a data recovery company. I tracked down the Holloway's cloud backup. The security company automatically uploads footage before local systems can be tampered with. That video shows 3 men entering the house at 11:42 p.m. One of them disabled the alarm in under 30 seconds. You know who can do that? Someone with the security codes. Someone who installs those systems for a living. He picked up the paper. The company that handles security for 90% of Westbrook Heights is owned by a man named Vincent Corallo. His installation crews have access to every code, every layout, every schedule, and his brother-in-law is Detective Marsh. The detective's face changed. I watched him recalculate everything. I've spent 18 months building this case. Every robbery, every police report, every connection. Marsh has been feeding information to Corallo's crew, then making sure the investigations go nowhere. So why plant your fingerprints at a crime scene? Because I needed to get arrested. I needed to be sitting in this room, talking to a detective who isn't Marsh. He looked at the mirror again. Marsh handles Westbrook Heights cases. How did you end up with me? Because I didn't commit the crime in Westbrook Heights. I committed it 2 blocks outside the boundary. Different precinct, different detective. You. I watched his expression shift from suspicion to something else. You planned this. For 18 months, I had to. Every time I tried to report what I found, Marsh made it disappear. I went to internal affairs twice. Both complaints were dismissed. Someone in this department is protecting him. I needed a detective who would actually look at the evidence. Someone who wasn't part of it. I didn't know if that was you. I took a chance. He sat back down. What exactly do you have? I pulled out a USB drive I'd hidden in my sock during processing. Security footage from 8 different robberies showing the same 3 men. Financial records linking Corallo to offshore accounts that spike after every hit. Phone records between Marsh and Corallo going back 3 years. And a witness who's willing to testify. He took the drive. Who's the witness? One of Corallo's former installers.